pensarlo tanto. Por ella yo daría la vida. Por ella llegaría hasta el punto de arriesgarlo todo.
Hey, I had them on. Lumberjack, go away from the urban lumberjack, all that good stuff. Yeah, not doing my usual gaming stuff right about now, which normally I would be. And don't get it wrong, I'm actually in a good mood. Things are in an up and up, but I don't know, I'm just taking a pause at the second. So, you're looking at one be like, hey, when's going to start gaming or something? It'll be there. It will be there, but I figure at this point, I do this a lot. Might as well just jump into that also. Some people might be interested. Cool. If you're not interested, you want to be like, yeah, I'm not going to watch this. I am okay with that. Something don't seem right on these channels. Something's missing. My TikTok audience is getting right now. Looks like the short end of the stick, which is weird. I don't know what's going on with that. There's a lot more up there. And of course, I run my games. Am I going to play it? Nah. Will it be in the background? Yeah. So, here's my app. Into all my good stuff. I'm trying to get to see if I can go back to the first page, but it's not like letting me. But it's alright. That is okay, not so. It is cool. Don't ask about the music selection. I just had the thing running. Because those hoes probably gonna look at it and wonder, what the hell is he playing? Just go with the process. Go with the process. The process just doesn't make sense, but just roll with it. And oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Don't mind me. Let me try to protect Jeff from the infinite view. Yeah. So I got a better view of who's actually watching me. I got a Kick user and the Twitch user. Both are awesome. So, just in case someone's interested or care to know, hey, what the hell are you running a building app on? I will bring that to the front of the screen. It is this here. I run on a base 44. Actually, it's not bad, pretty good. Takes pretty much a good understanding. I've built like 5 apps. There's the Relax, there's a Help Zen app, the job hunting app AI thing I have built out. I have an investment app I'm working on. Technically, these two are the 2 originals. It's Inner Piece and then my Inner Piece. And this one, TTIPG World Forger. I'm gonna go back into that. You'll see the results of the prompts. So I was like, yeah, cool, all this stuff. Check out all that good jazz gravy. And we'll go over here. Because I don't think anyone wants to be like, oh, let me see what you're typing and doing. Unless you actually do want to see what I'm typing and doing, then that's awesome. Now, to test out if buttons went and fixed, I'm going to reset my entire page of all my compendiums. So I know most people like there's also D&D Beyond and all that good stuff. There's D&D Beyond, there's this and there's that and there's these things and those things. Why would I want to jump on anything else? Is what you're probably wondering, right? Because you could be the GM, you could be, oh yeah, you can run as a GM, you could run as just playing the own game. I have a good user on cameras, tools and everything. I have everything up and rolling at this point. Sheet generator, build planner, NPC creator, have it sync to save to your drives if you want to save it to a drive. There's a whole hub for create a campaign, got a loot generator system. I did a lot. And plus, with a race index, race class and job index. Compendium's a big point. I even created a wiki in the world wiki. So if you want to build your own worlds, you can build your own worlds. I created the point you can have a relationship, you can have a point monitor relationships. There's a campaign calendar. If you want to be that GM that has a lot of intricateness into it, it does that. Plus, it actually, so it does when you can set up rooms to actually do the streaming of, running your RPGs in, and you can do all that crazy stuff. But there's a little crazy feature I want to show you once that's finished running. If they're probably going to keep going, it's all right. But the one crazy feature I put in here is this. Oh, as that running, I'm gonna do this. Publish a new thing. Cool beans. Pop it up over there. This thing. Oh yeah, 3 characters I created. These are literally test characters. I might just end them just to create to fix them again. Let's say you're a GM and you're trying to figure out what am I gonna do with my index. Boom. I got the whole point. You got a type of the tabletop RPG you want to run through, you can put it up here. You can click and get the ideas of running it through here. Gives you a great rundown of what it has built in. Or if you just like, I wanted to work on my own. See that generate entry button? You can create your own TTRPG status and a bunch of things. I'm working on shrinking that down more. It just kind of had an explosion of mass data. And I looked at it like, no, we're not doing mass data. And just in case you want to do a whole tabletop RPG, but no one wants to be the game master, I did the AI game master thing. I know people are like, oh my god, how could you do that? Just simply let me do that. It's just there for you to actually utilize if you don't have a GM interface going. Plus, it's not replacing one. If you want to be a GM, you can still do that. If you want to practice your GMness, you can do that. Also, see that there, it says tutorial. I have a rule database build. I have an AI tutorial session to teach you how to either be a GM or how to actually play. And you can sit there and set to any kind of system you want. And if you want to add in a system to it, you can do so. I don't stop you. I give you the stuff. I know you're like, dude, but if I create a character where I'm going to be or do anything like X, Y, Z, A, B, C, make your people. Don't worry, right now they have a whole bunch of filler pictures because I had to do a whole like clean white fix thing where it wasn't working correctly, which I'm working on fixing that. That's what the whole big reset button was. The big reset button was to clear out all the pictures of things and stuff. So yeah, you got your starting class, starting job, all this fun stuff, right? That's that point. That's that generator. Like I said, you can create your sessions. If you want to really be on that point, you got your calendars. You can set up with your team when it shoots out everything to them. Your people will know. Hey, you're wondering how you're going to do a dice system? Dice system. I'll put a dice system there to roll through. I've done enough. You got game tables, session codes. If you want to sit there and make a private session, you can throw things public. You want to do things creative. The thing I've been messing around with mostly is NPC generator, the compendiums. A compendium. I have a race class job index, a world atlas, ability index, equipment index, Monstorium Emporium index. Don't worry about that. It's literally just covering pictures I'm erasing because it's stupid. All right, cool. That did that point of adjustments. Maneuver rounds, all kinds of things. I've done a lot. You know what? I think I might actually press that button to erase. I'm gonna fix that admin button. I don't like what the admin button did. Like it did it, but didn't do it at the same time. You know, it's like, it's there. Oh, and let's say you get your premium account. Don't mind the point. You see my name out of the email, whatever. Shut up. You get pictures, you get that, and you get your messages. You want a theme? You like the themes. You want to change around on themes and stuff. You got a theme generator for you. There's your normal theme and your, premium themes. The premium themes are what creates out. Like this is Blood Moon and Celestial Dawn and Ethereal Mist. I'm going to touch on the premium themes. It's going to start generating the premium themes. And you have a theme editor. You can choose to save your themes. You got it. These are the more premium stuff down here. Iron Bass, tell me I'm getting pictures. Okay, but let's go with, let's say Phoenix Reborn. Boom. It's bright, it's orangey, but it's Phoenixy. You're getting a bright shine to it, or a Titan's grasp. You got that as your background. Mythic Dawn. Super bright with a Mythic Dawn, but it's there. So I did take, but we're gonna go to Eternal Winter as a theme. I got it. I give you themes. Dear God, Heaven's Descent is bright. There, Runic Apocalypse or Final Boss. Speaking of, the thing I'm actually having fun with mostly is like Tome Index, where you can sit there and choose which one of these you want to look at. Your compendiums, well, Atlas Abilities Compendium, Equipment Emporium, Monstarium. I can't the Monstarium thing. Don't get off me. Let's say there's things you want to have questions about in all these indexes. Like, how does damage type works? GM index. Core rule mechanics explains down everything to those points for you. How does GM? There's more. It builds out more. We have errors that we're going to go through. I got to make those clickable, which we're working on. Stats and modifiers. Got your strength, you get the dex, get the constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. I have to, it's actually 15 of them. It's not generating all of them. Okay. Then we have this part. I'm actually pretty happy I got down the damage types, because it was a work to get this to work. The damage type became one of those things. Was like, I gotta work, and then it just kind of threw itself in the pit. Get the fire damage. It tells you how the fire damage works. How's the cold damage? How's lightning damage? Thunder damage? Explains how it goes. So you want to mess around the game, you got that on there. The statuses, boom, right there. Ding, 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 ding. All the piercing, all the void, shadow, pierce, slash, bludgeon, psychic force. I say, like, oh, it's statuses that you're under too. Oh, I don't have the statuses where it's supposed to be. Oh no, status button is missing. Or look at that. Give me 1 second. Nope, is this one? Nope, not that one. There we go. Ugh. Took my medication and I am not happy with that. Ugh. He's terrible. No, we're not doing the Twitter thing because Twitter is over here. All right. So I'll leave it to you people. Anyone on live, what do you think I should actually add in? What should be there? What should we really work with here? Because I am trying to figure out a new name and stuff for this. Hit start session. Connecting. And we put this over here. And shrinkage. Okay. Oh, God. Hey, can you fix Poopy without a robot? They need to say Poopy not a robot. It's weird. Anyway. Back end. Then, the core rules, steps and modifiers, damage types, the compendium entries of 200 entries. Oh, yeah, these are the, no. But yeah, I didn't mess around with this. They already have worlds in this case, or locations, kingdoms, worlds, continents, no dimensions, no towns, no villages. But yeah, you go into like say, all right, gives you a quick rundown what it is about the kingdom. Region like the Silver Coast gives you a quick rundown of the regions. But I need people to test out on like what to do, what to do. What are we doing with this? I want this to be, well, frankly put, I want this to be yours. I want this to be toward the users. Like, I know what I want. I know things I would do in this. Help me practice on being a runner. Plus, I don't have many people to sit there and do well, tabletop RPGs, and it saddens me, but life is life, and that's how life goes. Yeah, I gotta get rid of all the placeholders. Because this makes no sense. Goish eyepieces, leaves. Steam goggles, leaves. Got a lore assistant here. Some people are like, why the heck is there a lore assistant? Give you the stat boost from what it should do. Oh. The page is a working thing. Cool. I have closing pages out. And then, well, it tries. It's best with book sounds. Okay, let's give it a point. It's trying. Chicken going up right here. Steam goggles. Hey. One thing I gotta do is this works correctly and properly. Fits into the area where you're going into. Like, I gotta check out the material tab. See, working. Okay. Items. Items are as okay. Clothing, all. It's kind of weird. All right, let me fix something here. I'm gonna actually do this place here. Click for that point and have it do that. Actually, so you see it from here. Equipment. Okay. You know what? This is actually interesting then. That's your start page. This is the blank start page that you get when you don't have an account. Which is cool. Then at this point, alright, I'm gonna bring this off. I wish I had a more glorious looking page. What the heck? I don't have access to my page. Okay, that's a minor bug. That's a weird bug. I don't have access to my homepage that I just got access to now. Back on. So yeah, back to my home account. Themes. He doesn't have any themes. Themes. So you can choose to upload your own picture, you upload your own banner, or AI generated. I'm gonna just generate both of them for me. How many implementations I got left? Coming close. Oh no. Generate again. Huh. I know what they would do. Woo! And killer! And you sent me a bit. Thank you. My soul popping later when you're done. Got you with the follows. You know, I always say I always do this. And now, since you're on the stream live, you get to have me prove my point I always say. Thank you, Ant Killer, for the follow. And I'm going to follow you back. I got my first bit. That, to me, is freaking awesome. I know everyone's going to look at, someone's probably looking like, oh, it's just a bit. I don't care. I've been doing this for quite some time. I have gotten very little to almost no donations. Hey, Ant killed you. This you? This you? Everyone should be following this guy here too. Do like I did. Boom. Who just got followed? Ant killed you got followed. Kick ass and take tags. Boom. Okay. because it's all about the point we're going to get to. All right, I got his string going on the side. All right, so yeah, I now have an idea I want to put into this point. See, that was actually so awesome. I cheered one bit to the stream. You just cheered one bit to the stream. That has me hype. I don't care if it's like giving me a penny or whatever the case may be. Just getting one person to do that hypes me up to be like, yes. So, anyone sits there with a bash on it, I don't care if you bash on it. In my book, and Killjoy, awesome. Yeah. All right. So ideas that type in. I got the idea what I want to type in. All right. Just in case most people might not be able to see it, I expand this more. There we go. Actually, you might not be able to see it because my big bulbous head's in the way. So then my big bulbous head's in the way. Let me do something real quick. Don't Off the last screen. It's going to seem weird for a second. Ma'am, you hush yourself. No one wants to see you, wants to hear you fighting. Now, all y'all wondering why I do that. I did that so I could do this. Video game. So there it goes. Unlock. So you have a better view of what I'm doing. Yeah. 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 And boom. Yeah, I'm using my start screen as a background point right now. You gotta help and shut up. But yeah, now you have more visibility of what I'm doing. Now this full screen is like this. Poof. Okay, y'all can see somewhat. 4 monitors actually is a helpful thing. Based on strength stats, that is good. I wanted to do that. Generate button and generate button. On click. Give the option. My brain doesn't know how to spell sometimes. To give the option to what? A descript. What? User wants or one thing. Everything I'm doing is going to be done live. I'm on my account of my admin account. So once again, you know what? I know what to put in. I'm gonna put it into the chat so it can pop up like every 15 to 30 minutes. You shut your mouth, computer. You shut your mouth, you stupid plane. Sorry. A lot in my head. I'm trying to remember. And this is what ADHD does for you. Or Dave's. Or Dave. Yeah, I got Dave. I forgot the acronym for Dave. I'm a functioning person, but my functions go haywire sometimes. Where I'll get so super hyper focused on something that all of a sudden I need to disrupt my focus to bring myself back down to earth. Beast of reincarnation. Alright. That's going on there. Oh, I actually have good news. Just in case anyone else already cares about it, which if you don't care, okay. But if you do care, it's awesome of you to care. There's a 99.9% chance I got a new job. Yeah. A job, well, actually have a desk again. You know what I'm going to wear at my desk? Things I prepared to actually have at my desk. One, for ID holders. That. I am the dumpster fire response team. Stuff I got from Team, I'm like, I'm going to put it on my desk. Yes. Oh, well, I can't. There we go. I hate doing that because of TikTok and all the influencer things. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. My dumpster fire. Did you put in the ticket thingy? Put in the ticket. Did you document it thingies? So, for people who just they walk up to my desk, I hope they put in a ticket. Oh my God! I just realized you're not hearing the music. Oh, there it goes.
Balance is the key.
I'm like, okay, cool, everything's going great. Boom, cut. Why? I don't know. Just had to cut it today. You just hate, don't you? TikTok got no way of promoting this. Alright, back to this. Resident good. You know what? No made it friendly Resident Evil. I'm not mad at that. So, anyway, as I'm working on the things I will say. Microsoft is screwing over the people who helped build it. Bill Spencer, people who are helping it survive. Bill Spencer, Sarah Bond got screwed over because Ashley Chandler was doing exactly what she was trying to do. And they got helped by the new CEO who they replaced with these two. Am I mad that they're doing it? I'm mad how it was them and I'm mad how Sarah Bond would probably put Ashley Chandler right to the side of her, let her do what St. Joe fell. But you know what? The game is getting weird. Yeah. And speaking of weird, we're going to get real controversial in a couple of But we have to see Grand Theft Auto 6 out. Okay, TikTok. I get weird. That's not the way that is. Okay. Alright. I did it like 3 minutes ago. When I was working on it, I got 26 views and these were looking actually good. And then it's like, okay, no, we're going to stop it. TikTok. Probably the whole thing on my hard drive needed to be replaced anyway. Okay. There's that. It'll generate overview. based on the entryway. Get flow. Yeah. Roll. And we can't really do that much mix. Alright, so we have this back again. Hold on 1 second.